Hello, my name is Ryan Vaughn. I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, playwright, all over creative spirit based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And one of the other things that I identify myself as is a puppeteer. And I'm going to give you a few examples of how I use puppets in my everyday life, starting with how I might use them around winter or the Christmas season. This is Snowball. And I've used Snowball a couple times at a couple different winter events, and he'll come up to kids and be like this: "Hi, I'm Snowball." And I'll let the kids interact with Snowball. He'll ask them questions. And after a couple minutes of working with the kids, them getting used to him, he'll look back at them and go, "Hi, I'm Snowball." So he has a very short memory. The kids have a lot of fun with Snowball. I really enjoy using him as a way to get kids talking and experiencing the fun of the winter environment that they're in. I also use him in the classroom, and the kids get a lot of giggles with him. I mention using him in the classroom because I work in pediatric behavioral health. I use puppets literally every day in the classroom. One of the other puppets that I've used in winter festival environments as well as in the classroom is Cece. And what's interesting about Cece here is that she sounds like this when she talks. And so it's fun to be able to let her look at the kids and go, and see if they can figure out what she's saying based on the moment and context clues and things like that. Or I might help them out a little bit. I might have Cece go, "Oh, she wants to know what you had for lunch because it smells good." Or she might say, and I might tell them, "Oh, she wants to know if you're the one who's going to bring her presents for Christmas." And I'll let the kids engage with her in that way. Cece's also great for kiddos in pediatric behavioral health who might not be comfortable talking about what's going on. They might be having a bad day and they aren't ready to open up and talk about it. They can talk to Cece and she'll just kind of respond. And so without the staff or adult in the situation having any verbal input at all, the kids will tell Cece things and I'm hearing it, but the kids are engaging with Cece, forgetting about the fact that I'm even there often. And the last way that I'll use puppets in the classroom, I don't have my puppet for the classroom with me right now, but I'll show you an example of it. This is, let me grab it here. This is Corny. And how I might start the first time that kids meet the puppet in the classroom, how I might start the interaction, they would look and they would be like, "Hey, you!" And I would look and say, "Oh, no, Corny, that's not how you introduce yourself to someone. What do you do if you meet someone new and you don't know their name?" "I ask them their name." "That's right. So can you ask these people what their names are?" "What's your name?" "Oh, no, that was really loud and really kind of aggressive. Can you try quieter?" "What's your name?" "Oh, that time I don't think they even heard you. Could you try in the middle? What's your name?" And so they would start with that interaction. And then I will use the puppet in the classroom. I'll ask them questions such as, "Corny, what?" "I have a bit of a problem." "What's that?" "My cat ate my breakfast today. What should I do?" "Oh, that's easy. Open a window." "Wait, what?" "And throw your cat out the window." And so the kids will be like, that's not how you should be acting. No, that's not right." And they'll tell Corny, "Corny, that's not right." "Oh, it's not?" And so probably the last way that I'll use Corny or the puppet in my classroom is they'll talk inappropriately to me. They'll say, "Hey, you want to hear a joke?" "What's that?" "Yo, mama." "Oh, no, that's not a good joke. I got something else for you." "What?" "You ugly." "Oh, no, Corny." And so now the kids are, "Oh, no, that's not right." And they're telling Corny how to behave without even realizing that they're also learning how to behave in certain situations by telling the puppet what they should be doing. And it's fun for them to be the ones telling appropriate behavior when not appropriate behavior is being shown. So those are the ways that I use the puppets, both out at events and in the classroom. And it's so funny to me. I use the puppets with my mouth being able to be seen. And even though my lips are moving when the puppets are talking, kids very rarely call that out. And so it's so fun to me to get to see them interact with the puppets, almost, again, forgetting that I'm even there. And it's a really cool experience. I love it. I will use puppets every day in the classroom, and I would love to use them more performing out at events professionally and things like that. But yeah, that's me and my puppeteering in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed.